Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Now Hardaway. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his team. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Here's Butler following the basket by Jokic. Hardaway, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Leonard with no one around. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Now Jokic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Jokic has got 8.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Outside Butler. Oh, Claxton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
All right, you fans, get out and show some love for your Heat Hype Squad. Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Portland leading. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through. Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play was Hardaway. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Portland moving the ball around. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Oh, Claxton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Wembanyama, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Screen by Leonard. Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Wembanyama. Looking for Avdia and gets it there. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Hardaway. In the corner, it's Eason. Stolen by Avdia. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Heat lead by 2. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Starks outside. And Sabonis pulls it down. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that one scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Bosh can't hit.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Avdia gets the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Brunson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Brunson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Hardaway. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Brunson from long distance.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Hardaway. Outside for Roy. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Portland. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Sabonis. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat with the lead. And Kawhi tries. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Here's Roy. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Graceful shot by Roy, making it hard for the defense with the floater.
To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Now Brunson. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Pass to Leonard. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Portland trailing here. Roy from outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from Roy.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They get it back. Sabonis. Outside Roy. Back to Avdia. A 3 from Wembanyama. And the Trailblazers, another 3. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 4-point game. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pass to Rizachet. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside Dumars. Hardaway with it. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Hardaway has got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Pass to Butler. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. Miller with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Now here is Miller. And it's off from 3-point range. It's Hardaway with the drive. Count that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Hardaway. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. And the shot goes down.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hardaway with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And it's Gervin missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 5. Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
There is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Trailblazers trailed by 7. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. Jokic, big man with the triple.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. And here's Jokic outside. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to Starks. The kick outside to Butler. Butler takes it in. Roy with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Butler from outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Butler's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And it's Jokic missing. Outside Hardaway. "24 seconds left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Claxton. Kept alive.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out to Miller. Now, here's Jokic. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. That's tipped. Brunson outside. The kick out to Bosh. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bosh has got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Pass to Jokic. The tray. And he recovers it. Fires the 3. Portland again missing.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Kawhi drills the three-pointer. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Miami now. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Brandon Roy. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Trailblazers trailed by 16. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Butler.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
From deep, Jokic. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. To the inside. Brunson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Bosh with it. Now defended by Jokic. Stolen by Brunson. .156 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Butler. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Now, here's Roy. Launches it, and the rejection by Claxton.
Now in the game, number 17.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here are the Heat now. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Now, Brunson following the three-point attempt by Jokic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And he gets it back. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Dumars outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Now the Heat with it. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. Brunson scanning the floor. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this